Summertime. It is. Let me say something. Before we get into anything, this is Dated, a show that investigates love. If you're in New York City right now, this is a generational summer. This is a summer that, as an adult, I lived all over the place. I lived here, I lived in LA, Chicago, Charlotte. Charlotte had a run. People sleep on Charlotte too. All right. But as an adult, those are the kind of places I've lived. I've lived in Florida a little bit too, but Charlotte was 2014, 15. People don't talk about Charlotte enough. Anyways, New York City though, right now, the Knicks winning, the Knicks run, championship run, the winter that we had, Juneteenth. It's one of those summers that I don't think most of us will ever forget, and that's why I'm recording this intro to this podcast on Monday, June 22nd, the day that this podcast comes out, because there's just too much fun being had. If you're not in New York City, get here. It's been that kind of time. All right. Juneteenth weekend was amazing. A lot of beautiful black people out and about. Day parties, night parties, morning parties. It's just parties. I think everybody collectively in New York City is like, I'm happy to be here, but damn, my stomach hurt. My liver is hey, look, if you're in New York this week, we got 4th of July still. Drink some water this week. Get back to the gym. Stretch. Take a night off. Do some laundry. Because I think all of us, I'll speak for the 32 and up crowd, we need a little bit of a break. It's been that kind of fun summer. Anyways, let's get into today's episode with my guy, Leonard Smith Jr. Leonard Smith Jr., one of my good comedy homies. He's a stand-up improviser. He has his own improvisation group, Lemon Pepper Wet, with all black male improvisers. You've seen him on national televised commercials. He's just really hustling. He's one of those people in in LA that is always got his hand in something, right? And like doesn't necessarily get maybe the credit that he deserves at times. And he's just one of those people that just keeps his head down and just always just putting his name in a hat for different things. He pops with different things. So one of my good homies, funny enough, I directed his comedy special, Love a Deal, that came out a couple years ago. So if you like comedy, look up Love a Deal by Leonard Smith Jr. on YouTube. And let's get into today's episode with my guy, Leonard Smith Jr. Come on. Anyways, this is Dated, a show that investigates love. Leonard, every episode I start with the same exact question.
Okay.
What is your first memory of love?
My first memory of love.
Yeah.
Damn, hold on. I don't know if I feel like I've repressed so much.
Yeah, well, that's what this podcast
That's what this podcast is about. My first memory of love. Like, what are we talking? Kitty love? Or are we talking like
any feeling of love? I felt love. The host, family.
Oh, okay. His whole family. Okay. I mean, I feel like. This is a tough one. This should be tough.
I'm actually concerned.
I know. This shouldn't be this tough. Okay, you know what? Actually, nah. I think my first memory of love is for sure being when you a kid and your mama dropping you off at your grandma's house.
Yeah.
And you spending all the time with your grandma while she at work. I think just chilling with my grandma, just watching, just her making me oatmeal, her making me peach cobbler, just chilling with her, watching Arsenio Hall.
Ooh.
I remember the first time I watched Remember the Time.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
The Michael Jackson. He debuted that video on Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I was at my grandma's house. I'll never forget that.
Music video was an era. Like you could just watch back to back to back music videos all. Like you really got like enriched in culture. Like as a kid. Kind of fast.
Can you imagine someone debuting their music video on a late night television show?
Not just someone, probably the most famous someone.
Yeah. The most famous, the only black late night television host.
Right. Yeah, Taylor Swift debuted at a theme.
On the Tonight Show, like.
Yeah, it would be like
come out. Yeah.
And what's crazy, like, it is interesting how creators choose to not, like, everybody owns their own narrative so much that there isn't one, like, singular place where people can go to debut things or drop news. Like everybody has their own podcast, their own thing.
Yeah.
But like there's no like, all right, on the Tonight Show somebody will do something that's brand new type shit.
It's like Twitter. It's like, I'm just gonna drop it. If they do that. Like that used to be a move where it was like we're gonna wait until the last moment and then we're gonna drop a whole ad campaign on Twitter.
Well, Beyonce ruined it.
Yeah, she kind of It don't hit the same with me or you do it.
Yeah. When we do it, fuck, we lose money. But yeah, that grandma love is it's really unconditional because like you also getting the best version of your grandparents because they're older, they're slower. Yes. Yeah, they're just like, and they only get you that weekend seemed like a long time for you. With them, it's like, all right, this
she always kept it real.
Really?
Always kept it real.
In what ways?
Just everything I mean, I don't know if it worked, but I just always remember my grandma being like, "Hey, man, you can't go to these white ones. You white ones crazy. You can't leave."
This is in Georgia or Virginia?
This is Virginia.
Okay.
In Madison Heights, Virginia.
That sounds racist.
Yeah, Madison Heights. All my extended family lived in Rushburg, Virginia.
Ooh, that sounds.
And we were the city folk. We lived in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yeah, I know where Lynchburg is. That's crazy. Okay, and then when did Atlanta? So you grow up in Virginia, and then when did
I grew up in Virginia? My mom, she was working at the General Electric plant in Lynchburg, Virginia. She was the head of the it was a big industrial sized kitchen.
Right.
She feeding thousands of people.
Yeah.
She was the head of that. She got transferred to North Carolina to run the Wachovia Bank. Their central office was in North Carolina. Then she started working at running the cafeteria at Wachovia.
Yeah.
And then she moved to Rex Hospital in North Carolina, where she still works, I think. So my parents had separated. This was so funny. My parents separated when I was in first grade, kindergarten, first grade. I thought they got divorced. My whole entire life, I thought they got divorced. So I live with me and my mom. We moved to North Carolina. I'm in there 5th, 6th grade. After 6th grade, I was wilding in 6th grade. She was working all the time. There was nobody around. There was no dad to go to. I was like, I missed 40 days of school. Just be like, she'd go to work and I'd be like, oh yeah, I don't feel. I just wouldn't go to school. I was wilding.
And she wouldn't know.
Until the paper came in the mail. It's like, this nigga done missed 40 days of school.
You're only
I'm bullshit.
It's
just me and her. So it's just me.
Yeah.
It's always been just me.
Yeah.
And then I moved in with my dad the summer before 7th grade. So I moved back to Virginia.
Like Boys in the Hood.
Yes, literally. Just a little younger.
Yeah.
So then I moved back to Lynchburg, and then I'm in Lynchburg from 7th to 10th grade. And then my pops, he had a job offer in Atlanta, so we moved to Atlanta. And I do Atlanta my junior and senior year, and then I just stayed in it.
Okay. What is it? What are you now? People, Atlanta's a big place.
My bad. I forgot. I found out after I graduated high school that my parents had stayed married the whole time, I guess, for money reasons or whatever. And then after I graduated, they officially got divorced.
No, was it?
I don't know why they did.
Because sometimes it's the opposite, where you think they married and they never got married. I had an uncle like that where I remember going to their wedding. I was probably like 9. Y'all niggas been together this whole time. The kid was like, my cousin was like 7 or 8. I'm like, hey, that's real black. Sometimes I be like, man, fuck it.
We're not getting married.
But
that legal shit.
But yeah, the marriage. Sometimes divorce takes a little minute to kind of.
And it costs.
That too.
And he's like, nah, we just stay with it.
And the thing about divorce too is, I got 2 questions. One, this, and then how that affected you as a kid. But to my parents, I don't have any memory of my parents being together. So I have a hot take that parents never being together might be less traumatic than parents being together, than you experience it and they break up.
Yeah, okay.
The moment up, what was I going to say before? Oh, yeah. When you're going through the divorce, though, I think that when you're finally say you're finished with the thing, it's kind of traumatic. Then to have to file paperwork, you still got to communicate. That shit, I can understand how people could procrastinate on that part of it, because it is kind of oh, this also feels real.
It becomes real, legally real.
Even if you don't even want to be with this person or see this person, it's the inability to escape the problem is kind of crazy. Yeah. But I'm curious, because my parents were never together. What was that that first grade where you got sat down? Hey y'all.
Nah, I don't think they ever said shit to me. I was so young. I think I was in kindergarten. Kindergarten, first grade. I don't necessarily remember it, and I've never really, because you know how when people are oh, my parents got divorced, and there's a whole trope, there's a whole stereotype to it. I never connected with that in any way because I never experienced that. I never really felt that as a kid. In my mind, I was like you were. I was I just never saw my parents.
Right.
It was 6. I was 6 years old when they separated or some shit like that. Yeah. And for me, and it's funny the way you say oh, do you think it's less traumatic or more traumatic having to deal with it's more traumatic having the parents be together and then having to go through the divorce. And I always thought I never had any trauma with it until I went to therapy. And my therapist was like, because like I said, it was just me.
Yeah.
Like my parents were always at work, so I was always alone. So it was like I would have to parent myself. So I'd be like be mean to my. I like had to do everything. I'd have to like the reason I'm such a good cook now. Like everything was just on me, and I've always just had to work for me and never depend on anybody else.
Yeah.
And then my therapist was like, Leonard, that's trauma.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leonard, that's trauma. And I'm like, damn. I guess it makes sense why I'm so hyper independent.
Right.
Why I stay single usually. Yeah. Why I'm very particular.
Yeah.
On who I'm gonna be in a relationship with.
Right.
Because a lot of niggas just be jumping ship from ship to ship to ship to ship. And that shit has always been crazy to me. I've never understood that.
Me either. I've only been really one committed, like long term.
And it was you really committed.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I over committed because I had not seen it and or been in it. I've been so anti-relationship, but like fuck.
And how old were you when you first started dating?
23.
Okay.
Now I was leaving Charlotte, North Carolina to San Francisco. So I was like a year and a half out of school. I've been in the streets from college until that point. So I'm like, all right, let me finally, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And, you know, just over index.
And you felt like in your mind you had to settle. Like before you even met her, you had the idea in your mind, like, I need to find somebody who like settle.
Well, in that moment, I was like, I'm moving, so I don't want to find anybody. But then when I met her, it was like, all right, well, we get along and this is cool, it's the vibes. And I'm like, at that point, I'm also feeling like almost immature when it came to dating and love. Because I'm like, why am I never... All of my friends, we have a high school sweetheart, a graduated for a semester or two. And I had like a college kind of thing where we were pretty consistent, more or less. But it was never committed. It was never like... She was a couple years older, so she was gone after my sophomore year. She wasn't even there anymore. That's probably the closest to like a long-term, early, multi-year thing. But she did other people, so did I. But yeah, I mean, my parents also had me young too. So I'm 23. I'm like, all right, well, my mama had me already by this point. She had multiple kids at this point. My dad already had a kid or two at this point. So I'm like, it's not uncommon for me to be in that, just not even married, but in a relationship at 23, 24. And then fast forward to 28 when I got married. It's like, all right, my parents damn near had all their kids about this age.
Yeah, you're like, I'm behind schedule.
So I'm like, it's not that.
And crazy. Your parents remarried, or did they like get in other relationships? Like after they never got married. So did you see your parents in relationships growing up?
Yeah. Most of my childhood, my mom was married to my stepdad, which I brother called him stepdad because he legit helped raise me. And he's the father of my two younger siblings. So, called him dad. Like, he's like, my mentor. Good guy, whatever. So that was most of my childhood. Then my mom got remarried one more time and then also divorced. And then my dad got married. My dad got married, I think, a year before I did, or a year before or after. So he had been single. Like, my dad was like, the cool dad. He's the nigga that, like, I would come home. I've made jokes about this. I would come home from college, go to Cincinnati. And I'm in college. I'm partying, doing my thing. Come home, or it's the Christmas, whatever. At first, like, weekend or two of Christmas break or Thanksgiving break, it's like popping. All the kids come back home type shit. And I'll be out till 1 or something thinking like, I need to be quiet, walking in the house.
Yeah.
I'm quiet. I'm like, it's too quiet in here. I'm like, I don't hear him snoring. This nigga, he ain't home yet. I'm like, he outside in the streets. Get on hoes. He not even home. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, he go back outside.
This nigga sneaking in like, I don't want to wake
I'm like, what the fuck? So he was that guy. Like, he was outside. He was the man. He's from Cincinnati. He was the man. So I had some examples of my real example of like relationship was probably his parents, my grandpa and grandma, but she passed when I was like 6. So I had like faint memories, but when I asked myself the same question I asked you, first memory is their dynamic. Yeah, they had a real strong dynamic.
Yeah, see, my grandma never got my grandpa. He got remarried like 4 or 5 times or some shit like that. He been married to the same woman basically my entire life, but before that, it was like his 5th marriage or some shit. And then my grandma has stayed single, I guess, her entire life. Yeah. It's crazy when I think my grandma stayed single. Like that's a funny thing but I had never seen her with no man ever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's always that one man that call or whatever.
Yeah, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, Mr. Charles that called. That's about it. My mom stays. single. I remember she dated this fireman, this firefighter.
Yeah.
One time, and this nigga accidentally shot the gun off in the house.
What?
This nigga Molet. I'll never forget. I'm like, wait.
His name is Molet?
This nigga's name was Molet.
We gotta get more cool black names. Old black names. We was like, my uncle's name was Marlo. My granddaddy's name was Morris. So we need like good, strong black men names.
Well, apparently these good, strong black men, I guess, was just trash. So my mom started dating a woman.
Oh, really?
I should not be putting this. Oh, she never gonna see this. Well, whatever. She gonna whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
it is what it is. So she started dating a woman, and like when I was in 6th grade and shit, I'm like,
how was that? Were you embarrassed?
I don't really. I mean, I think part of me was in there, but then I also didn't give a fuck. I mean, I remember feeling like because she. I don't know why the fuck my mom did this, but she took this woman to see my grandma. We at my grandma. We come back to Virginia. We would have moved to North Carolina. She could be gay in North Carolina. Ain't nobody around. Nashville brought her up.
Wow.
And it turned out the woman she picked was a scammer. It scammed her out.
Oh,
so that was a part of the reason why I had to move back to. She was dealing with the breakup. Like she had to get her car repossessed, fucking around with this woman. I'm like, damn. Women, people always be talking about how men are dogs. I'm telling you, man, women are dogs too. They just better at it. They sneakier. You know what I'm saying? She's better at it, dog.
It's methodical. So all right, so I want to get back to you though. This is that's crazy. Not that it's bad, but it's just interesting. I mean, to witness your parents. Now you witnessing their sexual orientation in real time has got to be like an interesting thing.
And I think my mom did it like another man, and it was I never really, and my dad, I never saw my dad with nobody.
Really?
Never saw him with don't know nothing, never seen nothing, really. And I moved out when I was like 18. I found out this nigga got married like 10 years later or some shit. I was like maybe, and I found out my mom called me like, hey, you know your daddy got married?
Yeah, they know. They always know.
I was like, what? This nigga ain't telling me he got married? Like,
know.
And then he married a terrible one. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
Yeah, having to like your parents' partner is tough. Like I said, I was fortunate enough to like, for most of my childhood, I really love and fuck with my stepdad. But the niggas after, it's hard. I don't know if it's me just being a protective son, or not. But I'm like, a lot of these niggas need to get body slammed in the fucking concrete. Anyways,
but back to me.
Yes. All right. I want to know first, what was the first influential relationship that's like, oh, this changed me? Was it like a high school sweetheart? Is it like young adult situation?
Yeah. And so it's not really seeing people in relationships and always having to depend on myself.
Yeah.
I always have the mindset, which is kind of wild. Even as a child through teenage into my 20s, my mindset was, I'm never going to be in a relationship.
Really?
Yeah, that was
on purpose.
On purpose. It was kind of wild. Now, yes, I was lustful. Yes, I was horny. Yes, I wanted to be with some people, but I never really was like, that's a goal in life for me. Okay. It was never a goal in life for me. And I would say my first, like I had been in little middle school, high school. Once I moved to Atlanta, I didn't date anybody. Like I hadn't dated anybody. Like I had a girlfriend in like 9th grade or something like that, 10th grade. And then, so my first real influential relationship was kind of like the situation where I was 26, and then we was together for like 4 years. 25, I was like 25, and we was together for like 4 years. Atlanta, we met in Atlanta, and she lived like 2 hours away.
Okay.
At the time I was selling weed, I was selling t-shirts.
Nice.
I was like throwing parties, and she met me because she came to buy t-shirts.
Yeah.
And that's how we first initially met. Okay. And then we became friends, and then she would come down, and then like we had a little falling out, and then with me, I think that, and I feel like this attract women because sometimes I'll be like, hey, if you don't want to fuck with me, okay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I've had to balance
I'm gonna keep going.
I've had to balance that.
I'm always gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree. Similar. I've had to stop myself from saying this on this podcast because I feel similar. I've had really cool people in my phone, and I've whatever, but I think it's also a defense mechanism that I have of like abandonment or whatever.
Or repression is like, now I forgot.
Yes.
I'm not even thinking about that.
Because at a certain point, then you start to not put in effort when you should be putting, like there's a moment, because we always have, one foot in your pants all the time. You're never fully just like unclothed. You're never fully just like, you're in the moment. So I found that sometimes I tend to not show as much interest as I am interested in. Like I won't show all of my interests.
Oh, I'll be showing my interest.
I'll be subconsciously
showing my interest.
I don't realize that I don't. like, oh, what, I text you, how's it going? I want to spend time with you. Whatever. Yeah. But it might not show up in like physical touch, or it might not show up in like audible, you look good today. Or where you flirt with me, I might not immediately flirt back something nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm kind of like hesitant sometimes because I'm always like, bitch, if this goes, left, I'm not this,
Yeah, I think this is where I feel like I'm maybe a bad person because I will be like, damn, you look good. I'm touching that thing, I'm like loving on you, but then if we not fucking with each other anymore, I'm gonna be good.
Really?
Or if you show me something where I'm like, I can't, like I can maybe still kick it with you, but I know I can't be with you. I should like probably leave, but I don't.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know it is fucked up.
But look,
it is fucked up. But I always be pretty upfront about it. Mm-hmm. I be transparent about being like, listen, I don't want to be in no relationship right now. Like, I'm not trying to be in no relationship.
Yeah.
And then if I feel like I could be in a relationship with you, I'll tell you. I'll let you know.
Okay. And so then that's Atlanta. Like, what are you doing for work?
Okay.
You just selling weed and.
So yeah, I mean, shorty, I'm selling weed. I'm selling t-shirts. I'm chilling. We get together. We start dating. She lives 2 hours away.
Yeah.
At the time, I'm just hustling. I don't even have a car. I don't need a car. I can get around.
In Atlanta?
I know. Bro, I was flat. But then I'm like, I'm starting to date shorty. I'm like, all right, I need a car.
Yeah, the Marta is nasty.
Yeah, Marta's nasty. But I'm getting rides. You know what I'm saying? I got the weed. I'm bartering. I'm smoking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, all right, I guess I need a car. Like, let me buy. So I buy a car. Like, it wasn't even something like I even cared about. Like, I was like, all right, well, shit, I got to go see shorty. I got to buy a car.
Yeah.
Now I'm buying a car. Now I'm doing this. Then, some wild shit happen. I get home invaded, duct tape at gunpoint type shit. Yeah. And then everybody in my life's like, oh, you got to slow down later. My girl's like, you can't be doing this anymore. You got to stop rapping. You got to stop selling weed. So
stop rapping is hilarious.
Yo, and I was, and my little rap career was going well. I was like setting some shit up.
Why should make you stop rapping? I
can. So this is what it is. It was like my first time experiencing real love.
Yeah.
Like real love. And I fully bought in.
Yeah.
And I just gave up everything that was me to go live with her and be with her. And then it was, at first it was like, stop selling weed. Get a real job.
Yeah.
And then that's what I did. And then she was like, oh, I don't want you to rap anymore. Like, stop. Like, I did a show. It was like right before I moved in. Or maybe I had moved in, but I did a show. It was like my first show out of state. I did a show out of state. Okay. I was like, okay, hell yeah, I'm going to do a show in North Carolina. It's dope. And she's like, oh, I want to come. So she came with me to go do the show in North Carolina and just ruined the whole experience for me.
That's the word. That's another traumatic thing where you want someone to support you. But if you're not the right kind of person in the creative space, it's miserable.
Yeah. But the good thing about this relationship was she knew what my plan was, which my plan was always has been, which is so crazy that this is, I've never, when I knew since I was in 8th grade that I was going to be a stand-up comic.
Really? Even when you were rapping?
And even when I was rapping, I knew I was going to be a stand-up comic. When I was in Atlanta and I was graduating high school and I got accepted to all these colleges and I didn't have no money to go to these colleges.
Yeah.
And I did not want to take loans to go to these colleges, which I was very insecure about for a long time, which also was probably the biggest blessing for me in my life.
Not going to college?
Yeah, because I never had to pay no loan.
Right.
Where anybody.
Yeah.
When I looked into it, I was like, this feels scammy. This feels predatory. So I never did it. But I knew I wanted to be a stand-up comic, so I was like, if I'm going to college, I'm going to get a fucking communications degree or a goddamn theater degree. Yeah. And it ain't going to do shit for me anyway. So, damn, I can't remember why I started talking about this.
You were talking about...
at 18, I'm like, all right, I'm going to be a stand-up comic. I was like, I don't know shit about life.
Right.
I've been living in Atlanta for 3 years. I'm from Lynchburg, Virginia. Let me wait until I'm 30 years old to start doing stand-up comedy. I'm going to get some life experience. I'm going to wait till I'm 30. Because when I was a kid, I'm also like older. So there's no way, like, all the comics I'm seeing are older.
Right.
And I'm I'm not realizing that they've been doing it for 15, 20 years. So I'm like, I'm just going to start when I'm 30. And I'm going to be
famous at 32.
Yeah.
That's so indicated. I guess that back then the comic views probably all we had, maybe, Def Jam comic, but later Def Jam.
There were no podcasts. I didn't know how shit was working. You know what I'm saying? I had no view of what Hollywood was.
Yeah. Right.
And so we've been together for like 4 years. We talking about getting married. I never said I was going to get married. We talking about getting married. I'm like, hey, this diamond shit is a scam. Like we watched this whole documentary on the blood diamonds and shit. You know me, I'm like anti-Kaepernick. I'm anti-everything.
Yeah.
And she was like, but I know it's bad, but I still want a diamond. Like traditionally, like I blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like if you getting caught up on the wrong things. Sure. I don't want to go into debt over a wedding.
Right.
That never made sense to me.
Yeah.
And we've been together for all the years. I'm going to start working for a dad's company and shit. And I'm like, all right, well, now we're talking about having kids.
Yeah.
Getting married, having kids. I'm a homeschool the kids. I'm like, all right, well, look, I want to do comedy. If we're doing all this, maybe I'll just do a podcast from home. I'll go do mics or something. She said, no, I don't want you to do comedy. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do comedy. I don't want you to do a podcast. I was like, this is my goddamn dream. You know this been the whole time. You don't even want me to do that. So you just want me to get married, you had kids, and work in your dad's company and fucking...
Right.
And then so I broke up with her ass. And then...
How old were you?
I was like 29, 28, 29.
Okay. How was she? Same age?
30. She was a year older than me.
Okay.
And then like a year later... No, I was 28. Like less than a year later, I moved to LA at 29. Right before, like 6 months before my 30th birthday.
What was the moment that like you were like, all right, I'm moving to LA? And did you know anyone in LA?
The moment I was moving to LA, when somebody came to my house to buy weed from me, and they were like, she was in town because her ex had like overdosed or some shit that I knew from back in the day. And she's like, hey, I got a room open up in my house. She lived in Burbank. I didn't know what that meant at the time. She was like, I got a house, I got a room, it's $500. I was like, $500? This is 2016. I was like, you can afford that. You can afford $500. I can move to... And then 2 months, I sold as much as I could.
Damn.
I didn't sell enough, and then I just put as much shit as I could in my car and just drove to LA.
Damn, that's like, bro, that.
It was meant to be. It was just like, my hand was kind of forced. I was like, damn, this is kind of crazy. This opportunity to drop in my hand, I'm just going to take it.
It's a funny thing. And sometimes I feel like I rely too much on a woman's doubt to influence me, to motivate me, but it is true. The moment a girl like tells you she's not interested or you break up with somebody, it's a weird like gear that I hit sometimes. I'm like, I'm looking at group a bit. It's not healthy, but it's the truth. But that move to LA is...
You know what's wild though? When I was moving to LA and I was doing all this, I was thinking I'm gonna get back together with her and we're gonna get married in 5 years. That was
really
my thought. Was like, this.
You were still kind of in it.
I still was like, nah, we gonna end up being back together. Like maybe, cause she I broke up with her, and then I moved, and then I got to LA.
What was the first business that you like? Never mind. Fuck.
Then I got to LA. Honestly, it took about 3 years. I had to run through some business before. I had to run through some business. I was like,
no, I'm still in this.
Because honestly, I remember she wrote me this long ass email in like 2017, 2018, and like, you made the right decision. Yeah. I'm so happy for you. I was being too demanding. She wanted me all to herself. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like not trying to niggas like to give me attention. I like when I'm on, I can be like, people will give me their attention. I'm entertaining. I don't think she liked that. So
yeah, I mean, some people don't. Some people, yeah, not to overshare, but some people don't. I've been in relationships where the idea of you seems cool at a distance, and then not to say we're a movie star or whatever, but like I think to do comedy, to also pursue your dreams is not guaranteed. There's a certain level of attractiveness, surface level, to see that this person's driven, they're not on the ass, they're doing the thing, and then in the reality hits of like maybe it doesn't work out, and you as a woman or whatever can now be with someone who has a for sure accountant, lawyer, your job, and as you bearing children and shit. I think wanting security is like valid and important. So when you date somebody, you see, okay, how much you get paid? Or you come home enough times, or you tell somebody enough times, well, I made $15. I made no money. I got paid beer tickets. Right. I got $100. You geeked up over $100. It's like, nigga, $100. Or I told this girl for my show, I made like $400 on my show before I paid people out. And I told her that I was like geeked up. I'm like, I fucking told jokes for 30 minutes and made $20.
And I ain't lose no money?
Yeah, I'm lit. I'm lit. She looked at me as if she was like,
you homeless.
Yeah. Yeah, because she does well for herself. And I was like, oh, I'm tripping. Like, because the perspective of a comedian is so different than certain other things. You get how insane the shit that we do. Like, I moved from Chicago to LA to New York and potentially might go back to LA at some point, all for comedy. Nothing else. Not for no girl, not for no just liking the weather, only for the prospect of like following my dreams, which is crazy.
What you got to do, man. It's like, and this is what I told her, and this is what I told other people. And I you know, it was like, and when I was breaking up, I was like, I don't want to be 40 with 2 kids and sitting there and being like, what could have been?
Hating everything.
And resent you and the kids because of that.
Yeah.
And I think I made the right decision.
So what was that? Was there like then in LA? What's that like? So you're
so I would say like we broke up in like 2015. I moved here 2016. She came. We had a little trip. She came to San Francisco in like 2018. Like
trips are tricky, but trips you low-key get pregnant on trips. I mean,
bro,
some of them little trips. I'm like, I gotta stop.
It was. We for sure would not use a condom. We have
the whole condom thing is crazy. I've had more women suggest not using condoms than me. I'm like, girl, you gotta stop doing it.
Bro, it's wild. They the ones who be doing it, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
And I'm a big
condom. Like, no.
Yeah. I'm a big condom guy.
I'm a big no kid guy. We not.
Yeah.
Let me see them birth control. But let me know. You don't. But me, I usually be fucking with women who aren't at a point in their lives where they can't have a child anyways.
Really?
Yeah, man. I think it's purposeful.
Backbeat or all the time?
In LA. I think all the time. I mean,
you what 45, 50 and up? What you mean?
No, I mean like
birth control or just?
I'm just talking about they can't afford it. They not in a place where they don't have a child.
It's old.
No. I'm talking. It's gonna fuck up. They got plans with their life, or they want to do something.
Yeah,
they like that child is nowhere near.
I
can't fuck with nobody who wants kids. You know what I'm saying?
You eager for the kids?
Double? Nah.
That's tough. That's scary.
No.
Yeah, I had a couple little baby scares. Nothing too crazy, but them
trips, we all had a couple.
Them trips will get you. The trips is what's really gonna get you because you be you. Oh, we here for 3 to 4 to 8, and then that's the scariest part. And now you live across the country, so now we
yeah, now it's even worse.
Or a different country.
Yeah, no.
I gotta smuggle you into America.
I was about to put somebody's business out there, but I ain't even know.
Like, we can tell you awesome.
I know somebody who went. There was like a hinge match where they was like, we have a fun, crazy weekend, and
damn, got pregnant. Did they keep it around? That's amazing. I mean, look, if the Knicks win, I can get somebody.
That's I was like, if there's ever a weekend,
if the Knicks win, I can easily be somebody.
I wouldn't be mad to be tied to a Dominican mommy for the next 18 years. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican mommy.
By the time this comes out, the shit should be probably over, and there's a good chance that I'm gonna be a father in 8 to 9 months. the way New York,
bro, there's gonna be how many women are gonna get pregnant this weekend if the Knicks win?
For me,
in the city of New York.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's gonna be hundreds, maybe even a few thousand,
maybe 1,000
babies born in whatever fucking March next year. Because the thing is this, New York has been cold. It's been a long, cold winter. So without the Knicks being good, it was going to be a crazy summer. Before the playoffs started, everybody was like, look, I'm drinking Hennessy and getting some everybody was on that kind of time.
I'm outside.
Now with the Knicks, I lived in a sports town. I lived in LA when the Dodgers won. I lived in Chicago after I don't know the Cubs won.
Yeah.
And right after, I lived in San Francisco when the Warriors were really good. And the Giants were really good. I lived in all these places. The Knicks winning, there's been nothing like this. Even not even close. You walk outside in the game tomorrow, you walking around, just walk in any even neighborhood. Every bar is going to be somebody.
I'm staying next to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. It's going to be insane.
I'm lucky worried about getting back to my goddamn place.
It's going to be hard, nigga. It's going to be, you better be ready to walk.
Yeah.
Or be in Manhattan and just be able to walk to your crib because it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to walk.
So, all right, so in LA, a lot of people complain about LA dating and stuff, and a lot of people are also in LA for a specific reason. So I'm curious, was it easier to date women once you were already on your path? And if so, when did it get even easier? Because now, someone dates you can see, all right, I'm doing digital stuff, I'm on commercials, and I have like a path to where you should at least believe in me in some degree, if not a big degree. You have a special.
I think dating in LA is easy.
I do too.
But I think we're kind of built for it, like emotionally and mentally.
Yeah.
Because we're in a field like professionally, nigga, my whole life is rejection.
Absolutely.
With commercial auditioning,
Yeah.
trying to get gigs, like you can't let any little thing affect you.
Right.
Like overall, maybe over time it can affect you, but like I get a booking like here and there. It's like, all right, I'm set for the next 6 months. You know, but like, shit, if I go on a bad date, so fucking be it.
Right,
like it might be a story. Like maybe I've dated I'm also very particular. I know people well, so it's not like I fuck with a lot of crazy shorties. Like I'm like, I've never had no crazy fuck.
Yeah.
There's like all the women I'm like going on dates with, multiple dates with are like reasonable, chill people. Right. And I think for me, I think I'm a good date. First of all, I think my issue probably with dating in LA is people are into me. People be really into me, and I don't feel that way back.
Yeah. Bruh.
But it also happened to me where I feel like all the women, I'm like, damn, I'm into this woman. It's like, this woman is too put together.
This happens to me more in New York than LA, where New York, I think it's even more social than LA.
Yeah.
To where I've been like almost more guarded because there's people like dating here is like a real activity. People go on dates. People go on 3-4 dates all the time sometimes. LA is a little slower. It's fab, but it's a little slower. So it's a little more transactional, I found. So plenty of times I'm like, oh, she's got a vibe, but then it's like the attraction doesn't stick because I'm also here for a specific reason. Like most people, we forget because in the pace in LA is a little bit different. Where like, there's hustle, but it's a different like level of hustle. Yes. Here, I could be doing something kind of related every single night, and sometimes I feel like I should be doing something related every single night. So someone wants we go on a date on Tuesday, and then she's like, "Well, let's do it again." It's like I don't know if I can just give you Friday. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I could preemptively even if I have anything booked.
See, I'm the type of person if I on the first date, the second date is going really well, I'm planning the next date on that date.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's the type of person I am. But I'm also like, I'm not free until next Tuesday and then the Thursday after that. Yeah. So lock it in now if you want to lock it in.
Maybe you're just a better guy than I am.
I don't know. I feel like I could be better. So
no, you're better. I'd be like, this is fun. I don't know when I'll see you again, but
if you like that,
if I like you, cool. I like you. The vibe is great. I'm like trying to. And I might be like, all right, maybe I can do.
I just know it's competitive out there. So if there's somebody I'm fun with, I know she probably got another date or two lined up.
Listen, I'm learning something because maybe I should be more like,
just lock in that second one. Lock in that so then Yeah. I think I only do that really on first and second dates. If I'm really feeling the vibe, I'm like, let me plan the next date on this date.
So how many dates should you go on a week on average?
I mean, I feel like it fluctuates. When I'm really in my dating, like I'm really out here and I'm dating, I'm probably going on 2 to 3 days a week. Yeah. Like a couple of daytime dates or like a nighttime date.
Apps, DMs?
I'm not a big DMer. It feels weird, bro.
I'm a DM head.
I'll like 6 photos.
That's nasty.
And then see if you look at my story.
That's nasty. That's disgusting.
And then I might slide in your DM after that. But I will slide in some DMs a little bit. But I gotta see interest from you. I need you to see my shit and then let me know that there is maybe some interest.
That's crazy.
And then I'll slide into your DM.
I mean, I guess that's reasonable, I guess. For me, the scenario is
I don't want to be no nigga in somebody's inbox
I'm in a lot of people's inbox right now.
that left unread. I mean, I've done it. I've been left unread probably a good dozen times.
So I deleted the app. So for me, it's like, and I honestly feel like the Instagram DM
is a dating app.
It's a dating app, but also it's a community builder. So it's like even if you ask somebody and it's like it's not a vibe immediately or whatever, I think it's sometimes nice to have a friendly, flirty friend that you maybe never would meet with, but you look cool. Then I might see you out. Oh, it's a vibe. I might end up fucking fucking with one of your friends. Like it's less pressure off the DM. You can still look good and be a vibe and be artistic.
I love the flirt.
Because I'm also DMing a lot of other creative shorties. So sometimes it might end up being like a community play where like, oh, she's a baddie, she's cool.
Oh yeah,
and that's a vibe. Versus the dating apps, I gotta go on a whole ass full first date, which you spend at least $100 some to then be like, maybe it's a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can feel like a lot.
The dating apps are tricky. Like, now the thing that's tricky, the thing about dating being hard in LA is if you're a comic. Because a lot of people don't want to fuck with comics.
Yeah, no, it's not the sexiest.
Yeah. Not even like the money, but just like, oh, you're going to talk about me on stage. Or, oh, you're going to talk about me on the podcast. I'm like, I got better things to talk about. I'm not fucking talking about you. Don't worry about it.
Now, granted, I do talk about shit. But I'm not going on this date trying to mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Something.
I did, yeah. I had this joke that I kind of feel about. I need to actually send this girl. Because I had this joke about this Filipino girl saying nigga. I was on a date. I was on a date with this Filipino girl. Her cousin was there randomly. So now I'm just like, this is weird. Why you should
Wait. With her or they ran into?
No, her cousin came last minute.
This is in New York?
Here, yeah.
Okay, this got to be some New York shit.
And I'm like, okay, why didn't you tell me your cousin? You could have just texted me, like, hey, sorry, last minute, my cousin. Because she said it was last minute. I'm like, at least let me know.
Yeah.
And then we get a little drunk, we doing a thing, and her cousin says nigga, but she says nigga like really good. She said it.
What you mean by really good? Because like it flowed off.
Yeah, bro. Yes. Because you know sometimes like you said white person, you know, these nigga, like, it's nigga, like these niggers.
Like you could tell she'd been saying it her whole life.
Yeah, it's like nigga, these niggas. And it was drunk, it was late. It took legit 30 to 40 seconds for me to register. She said nigga. But I'm still in that mode of like I'm trying to crack something. I'm trying to crack the
was it I was about to say, was the cousin bad?
Yeah.
They both was bad? The cousin was bad.
No, I'm sorry. The cousin, I wasn't interested in the cousin that said nigga.
Oh.
I'm on the girl that I'm with the date with is cool.
It's cool.
All right, she didn't say nigga, but also I would never let somebody say nigga in front of me like that.
Yeah.
But it's late. My brain's not fully functioning. I'm exhausted. And she said it so good where I'm like, is this worth me staying? Like a minute later, be like, hold on, did you just say nigga? That's the earliest I could have said something was a minute later.
Yeah, it took you some seconds to process it.
Because she said it. It wasn't a punchline. I was like, yeah, these niggas are tripping. So anyway, and she went off the thing. So I would have had to stop her. Hold on, bro. Great story, but did you say niggas? I could have done that.
Now hold on. Did you do any investigative work? Be like, so your cousin is her daddy black? Is her auntie? Is her grandma black?
I just like telling the jumping stage. I immediately said,
did you crack?
No.
Oh no. Yeah, I think you're allowed to tell the joke.
I mean, I put it on Instagram yesterday. So it's on the world seen it. But it was crazy. So, anyways, how has there been? You said it earlier on in your life. You were like, no dating, no, I'm in the streets.
Yeah.
How has been, as you get older and you're like open to finding someone, how has that been as far as your journey of finding those people? Have there been successes? Have there been failures? Have been like, oh, this is maybe not a waste of time, but it did work out, but this was still impactful for me as an adult.
Now, what was wild for me was like, I think it's for sure there were a lot of insecurities for me in my 20s. Okay. Like physical and like, because I was like one of those gifted students, like a couple of years ahead type shit, and then I didn't go to college. Yeah, and also because I just was poor as well. Yeah, and I was very insecure about that. Mm-hmm. So like my early 20s, I wasn't really dating like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then I got into this relationship. I'm in this relationship for fucking 4 years. Mm-hmm. I learned a lot about myself. I grew up a lot. Right. I learned a lot of things about emotional vulnerability. I learned how to be in a relationship, how to be with somebody. I lived with her for a year. Yeah. I'm living with another one, like in a house, you know. And then once we broke up, your boy was... Yeah. Your boy... my number went from like counting on one hand to like I don't know what the number is anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I moved to LA and I was wild. First, like I moved back to Atlanta and I was in Atlanta for like 8 months before I moved to LA, and I had never done the apps. I didn't know what the apps.
Yeah. And then that first app run is crack cocaine. Then
I got on a little app, and then I met a shorty who was bad through a friend, and we was fucking around, and I was wilding. You know, I'm just thinking about. We was fucking raw, like it was stupid, and then I found out she went over. I'm like, and this was right before I'm about to move to LA, and then it was like, and then she was
that's exactly what the worst shit I have.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, I could really fuck with her, but then I was moving to LA, so I was like, I could have saw myself maybe dating her, but I was like, I don't know. Like,
that happened when I was moving here, where I was seeing somebody. I was like, I knowing my luck, I'm gonna get somebody pregnant.
Yeah,
I'm trying to leave.
Then I got to LA, and then when I got to LA, it was just like, God damn, these apps there's just everybody. And then for me, it was just like, hey, I'm an adult, you're an adult. Do we want to fuck? Let's fuck. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be like the first few years. I was like, I'm eventually get back with my ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm eventually get back with my head. And then I finally got over that shit. And then I just really was in these streets and in the pandemic. And then I just like, I'll be really transparent. I was in a relationship. I've been in a couple relationships in the last couple of years. Like one of them, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get on Hinge. It was like 2021 after the pandemic. I've been wilding for a few years. I was like, I'm gonna get on Hinge and I'm going to be intentional about trying to find a relationship,
life partner
on Hinge. I don't know about life partner.
Life partner, look, if you put life partner on Hinge, I'm terrified.
Yo,
even if I'm looking to settle down, life partners.
You better have a therapist. If you have life partner on Hinge, you better be going to therapy.
That seems crazy.
If not, then I suggest going to therapy.
It's a little too intense.
That's kind of crazy, bro. It's a little wild. It's a little too much. But we was dating. It was cool. But it also was just like, I'm in a relationship because I said I was going to be in a relationship.
Not because this is the right.
Yeah, I feel like my feelings with humans is a lot of people could be in a lot, like, everybody's like, oh, my soulmate. I'm like, yeah, you probably got 1,000 soulmates.
I agree. I think there's probably, at least a few hundred life partners, people that you do life
that you could probably be with in the world. There's probably like 1,000 soulmates.
Yeah, right. Physical attraction, religious, moral, vibes, goals.
There's somebody out there.
Cleanliness, all that kind of shit. Yeah, I agree.
Fuck it, I don't care. I feel like if I was out here dating, I think there's probably at least 10 women in the years that I've been in LA where if I was like, I want to be in a relationship with you and I want to get married, like, let's be in a relationship and let's get married, I could be married right now. So, like, I could have been married multiple times if I was like, really into you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have done that.
I think that's fair. And like the traditional heterosexual relationship thing, I think it's like not unfair to say that men have to kind of take the lead and like.
I mean, there's a lot of men that be like, marry me. There's a lot of niggas be doing it too sometimes.
No,
you know what I'm
saying? Yeah, for sure.
I think I started doing it to therapy in 2020. I was seeing therapist for like 5 years. I think that helped a lot. Because in my second relationship, I had just gotten out of my first relationship, and then we started talking a couple of months after that, a month or two after that, and I was like, listen, I'm not trying to get in a relationship. I just got a relationship. I'm not trying to get in a relationship. But then she was like taking a lot of the boxes, and my therapist was like, nigga, if you...
Why not,
70%, she took a 7 out of 10, 6, 7 out of 10. You're not going to find that. That's not... A lot of niggas be like, I need 100%. It's like, nigga, there is no 100%. There is no one who's going to tick 10 out of 10 boxes who's single and available. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, damn, you kind of right. Like, let me, that's recording. 40 minutes. Sure.
Is that understood?
I think we're at 40 minutes. 40 minutes? Pretty sure. Let's say 46 minutes? 40 minutes. I can't tell.
Oh, sorry.
But my therapist was like, hey, man, like, stop playing. Because then she was like, all right, because first it was just like, all right, we're fighting, we cool, it's cool. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, well, let's be exclusive. Like, we don't have to be together, but I don't want you fucking nobody. Because like, so I went on the road and I was like, hey, yeah, I just want to let you know.
I'm crazy.
I fucked somebody when I was in this other city. You know what I'm saying? I was in Seattle. I touched somebody when I was. And she was like, yeah, it's been fucking with me. I don't think I want we should be exclusive. I was like, all right. And then like a month later, we just made it official. We was in a relationship.
That is such a funny thing. Once we're not fucking nobody else, you my girlfriend.
You might as well be in. We might as well be in.
That is such a man thing. Just a weird thing.
Like,
I need this. If you ain't getting all the coochie, we hanging out 3-4 times a week.
Yeah,
you my fucking girlfriend.
Yeah.
That initial, like, I'm just now in a space where I'm ready to be somebody's boyfriend. I think.
Yeah.
If it comes just the right thing, but that initial like super hesitancy and inability to commit, it's a real thing. You're not ready till you're ready, and I think that that. It's like it's like a weird like block. I'm just a writer's block sometimes you put on your brain of like, I'm not trying to see nobody. And then you meet someone who's kind of fly and check the boxes. It's like, You sit down, whether it be your homeboy, your therapist, like, why not? Try to give them the reasons. Like, I guess the reasons are kind of fucking stupid as to why I'm not trying to make her my girl. I'm self-conscious or I'm not, I don't have a thing, right? Do you ever feel like, you talked about insecurities early on, do you feel like as you in your current state or this era of life, have there been insecurities that have stopped you from committing, whether it be like in your career or money or other shit?
I think money for sure. Are you saying that stopping you from being in a relationship or like going after a particular person?
I guess how is those things affected? For me, fresh out from divorce is like, I just want to be in the streets by myself type shit. I'm not even emotionally available.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I live by myself. New York's expensive as fuck. So even though I can make okay money, I live by myself. So like my expenses are high as fuck. So I'm not like balling at all. I'm breaking even type shit. So that is an insecurity of mine because it's like, all right, after a while, cool, yeah, I have certain nice things. I can do decent things every here and now and then, but I can't afford to match you on just doing shit every day of the week, but also I'm making all these sacrifices for a reason.
Yeah.
So the time that I'm spending with you is real valuable time for me and my dreams. So
yeah,
I'm just not in that space.
I think that's a big thing for me because it's like, listen, like it is nice to like it is nice to be with somebody, but it's like to be with someone means like I gotta be spending time with you. We gotta be doing things. We gotta like, and right now I'm just not in that mode of like spending money just to be spending money and doing things. I'm in the mode of like I need to be saving this money and putting this money towards my comedy shit.
And as a nigga, you don't know. The thing is, I'm talking about, man, we're talking about it. No one's gonna ever save you as a man, right? And I don't want to sound like misogynistic because on the inverse, women, there's a chance there's gonna be a nigga that's gonna take care of you, even if you're balling, right? Even if you're there's a lot of great guys and shorties, but there's a decent chance at one point if you date people that are equal to you, that you're gonna minimum have 2 incomes of shit where y'all are living a good life, and then you have the opportunity if you have kids, whatever, to like throttle down to like be softer, live your softer kind of feminine energy. As a nigga, that's not really a thing. You're gonna always have to probably take care of yourself, and so that pressure of having to always take care of yourself.
Yes,
I have to prioritize the thing that's gonna allow me to take care of myself versus the relationship at times, which I don't know if that's good or bad.
I feel like there have been some women who are like, hey, I don't even care about the money thing right here. I'm like, I'll take you out. And I'm still like, I'm still not ready. I also am like, I'm a person where I'm like, I'm so anti-codependency.
Mm-hmm.
Codependency is disgusting to me. It's gross. Like I've known so many people who jump from relationships. They never are single.
Oh, yeah.
They can't be single. Yeah. I know people who are like, they get with somebody and now this person is the end all be all. They did everything. Their word means more than anything else. Yeah. And then it's like, well, now nigga, 6 months later or a year later, y'all ain't together.
Right. Yeah.
Like you missed out on opportunities. You missed out on.
Absolutely.
For me, like, it's just got to be the perfect storm. Like, because like a lot of people who I feel like want to be in relationships, they just want to be in. It's like it's not me.
Yeah. It's the act of,
or it's the fact like, oh, this guy's a funny, lovable guy. Uh-huh. The dick is good.
People are alone.
I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, that's not enough for me.
Yeah, for me, I love hard, and I can be very cold too, which is I've been told, and I understand. I moved around a lot, so similarity is like, I'm always like one foot in the pants. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you said that, I was like, that's legit.
You know what I'm saying?
With everything too, not even with like just romantic relationships. I'm like that with all my relationships, all my connections. I keep everybody at an arm's length. Yeah. I always have mine timed.
Yes, it's not good. I don't think.
No, it's not.
But it's the truth. So. Yeah, right. I found myself just kind of like, all right, I'm not going to just rush into her. Some people, I think, being a boyfriend or girlfriend is like not that big of a deal. To me, it's a big deal. Like I'm gonna put all of my things.
Yes, I'm a good boyfriend. When I'm in a relationship, I'm good.
I'm like consider you all the time. I'm like every decision, what we eating, what we doing. I gotta go to a fucking grandma's retirement. Death.
And sometimes you don't have the energy or the brain capacity for all that, which is why I'm not just going to be in a relationship with nobody because it requires all of that. And not that it's like, I don't want, it's like, just because I'm in a relationship with you. That's how my mind works now.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, you're forcing me to do this. It's like, no, that's just how I am when I'm with somebody.
Absolutely. So where stands now in LA? Are you having fun? Are you still in the streets? Or where are the spots in LA right now to find the joints? Because once again, I'm not really coming back.
I don't know if I'm the person to answer that. You know, I mean, I'll be out on the down. I feel like I do for sure better in real life than like on the apps or DMs to somebody. Because there's a certain energy, there's a certain flow state that you can do in person. I for sure am funny over like the messages, but like it's just not the same.
Top of their rails from big white women.
Top neighborhoods, but what do you mean by big white women?
Just first
Curvy,
base. First base. Softball people.
I mean, I love a first baseman softball, but you know that them thick thighs.
I play El Segundo.
I ain't never been out to El Segundo, but I feel like they don't like niggas out there, so it's like, why would you?
The ones that did it, they really on it. They really on it. You know what I'm saying? Over there in the Manhattan Beach and shit like that. You can really get to it.
Nah, they be doing the ones the big ones who like niggas specifically. They be doing too much. I'm like, nah, I can't.
Since I've been starting this show, that was a joke. But since I've been starting this show, some of the DMs I've been getting are insane.
Are insane,
brother? Yeah.
We
have a segment. I should have prepped the DM of the week. I'll probably do it in the intro, but some of the DMs I've been getting, I'm like, oh, y'all are just as bad as we are.
Yeah. No. Since I got a little taste of the YouTube fame and shit, people been sliding in my DMs crazy.
Be answering
all right, this is what I'm gonna say. And somebody else, I saw somebody else say this recently, but it was Lil Duval. If you gonna slide into my DMs, your goddamn profile need to be public. Yeah. I need to be able to see your pictures. I'm judging off the PFP if I should request follow. Yeah. And then I'm like, and then you're gonna know when I unfollow your ass.
Brother, I've done that one time when I was first single.
There's a few that I want to request follow, but just so I can see. But I'm like,
when I first got single, dog, I was bad at that. I was really bad. Cause I was legit faithful. I wasn't even like DMing or nothing. So I remember a girl followed me and DM me. Oh, her thing looked okay.
Yeah,
and I felt so bad because I requested her. And I was like, this is not it at all. And I unfollowed.
Those are the games you play, though. If you. It's all. I've been rewatching The Wire. Hey, it's all in the game. If she knew the risk she was taking,
man, that shit was crazy. I said, yo.
She also know what she doing. She know what she look like. She knows she's sliding there with the private. That's on her.
I felt
that's on whoever who's doing that.
I felt hoodwinked. I was like, why would you do this? Now I feel like a mean. I don't want to be a mean person, but then you put this over.
You shouldn't feel bad.
The vibe wasn't even like a vibe. It was like,
wait, y'all was DMing before? There was a couple of quick responses.
All right, look at it. Maybe 2 questions.
What you talking about?
Okay, all right. And then it's like, damn, this is, whoa, I don't know nobody knows this happening. This is crazy. Somebody have my information on the internet.
Yeah, see, that's why I can't be doing this shit on Instagram, man.
I get a lot of private DMs, and I'm just like, baby girl, you build this.
Somebody did my DMs, and it was in the request folder, and I hadn't checked. And they had to DM me, like, respond into, like, it was like some nigga shit. It was like, damn, you fine. Oh my God, you sexy. Damn, you look good. Oh, you can hang out with me. I was like, what? And then it was a private profile. Went to the profile.
Nasty word, man.
Oh, man.
Lazy. It was crazy, dog. Did you have makeup or not? Yeah, but it was weird.
Oh yeah, it was weird because it's a fan. It's like,
of course,
it's weird. It's like we never met.
Yeah,
but you you into me and know me and you've seen me. It was like they've had access to me.
Oh yeah,
and but I don't know who the fuck they are.
I've dated some famous in their respective field women, but for what it's worth, for the most part, I didn't know what they did. I didn't know how famous they were, type shit. So it made it less weird. I dated one girl that I knew her work pretty well, but like I also don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
I think I'm also nice as fuck what I do. So. It sounds narcissistic, but almost it levels the playing field. Like, if you're way more successful, great. I'm supportive. I'm confident in my abilities too, so I don't have that like same level of resentment towards you.
Yeah, I'm never. Yeah,
because I feel like we're two talented people hanging out. I look at time.
I would love to be with somebody more famous than
That's the key too. Are you fucking comedians?
What? I would fuck any comedian. I hate that comedian. I understand why women comedians don't want to fuck comedians because men are terrible. They're dogs, especially men comedians. But I hate that I haven't had a chance with a few different women because I love a funny woman.
Yeah,
That's like most attractive thing.
I've thought about this multiple
You
times.
funny and you got ass? Like, come on, sign me up, bro.
That is deadly.
You can't be funny and have ass and not let me let me try.
Yeah.
Give me a shot.
That's a network.
Let's
figure out. Let's vary some jobs. Let's collaborate.
one date, you know.
I think since I've been in New York, I've made a bit about not doing it. I'm almost certain I haven't done anything, but I slipped up a couple times in LA. But
I've shot my shot at a few comedians. Not too many, but a few.
I've shot since I've been here. I've shot passively, just like you just like on fake. Like let me just check.
I'm also an improviser, so it's like the improvisers too. Because I got a wider neck.
Sometimes it'll pop up on the Hinge when I was on Hinge and shit.
Oh yeah,
so after a while, I would avoid. And after a while, I would just like send a message. One time I said something like, let me know if I need to ignore this. Just to see that. I don't even know if I need to. It wasn't really a press. It was just like let me just see what's going on, just in case.
Yeah, I saw one on Field, and then that's how we ended up looking up to. It was just like, you're on, and then
Field feels even crazier. I've never even
attempted to solid around Field.
Yeah, it was a comic. I had seen her in passing a couple times. She was fine, and I was like, let me just fucking. And it would have happened. I would have never done it had I not.
I'm like improvisers. Y'all have a cheat code because y'all are like close to theater kids, and theater kids be fucking.
Yeah, man.
It's glad
everybody be fucking, bro.
No, a lot of people don't be fucking.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people don't be fucking.
I feel like I be finding adults. I be finding people who need some fucking.
Cause you around a lot. I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
Around a lot of what?
Creative. I mean, because
I think it's like we all have something we are trying to do.
Yeah, you're around each other a bunch. You're in rehearsals,
and it's like, all right, okay, well, but I need to come too. So it's like, and we can be like, it don't have to be something,
bro.
I don't know.
I had to
What Nito is like, damn, you let me hit once or twice. Let me hit again. Let me hit again. Don't worry, I'm not gonna fall in love with you. I'm not like these other niggas. We can be cool,
bro.
I can hit and be cool. I promise you. You let me hit, I'm going to be cool, dog.
That is so funny.
Nothing's going to change.
That's so fun because the first two don't really count.
I need 3. A lot of niggas be like, oh, you go ahead, you have sex with me. No, I'm trying to fuck you at least 40 to 60 times. And then we can stop watching each other's stories. Or then we can just start watching and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
But the first two
don't count. I don't remember.
The first one.
They might as well not count.
Yeah, because like a little tipsy, whatever. Second one, whatever, same little shit. I'm not even giving my road stroking to.
I can't even imagine your titties right now. Yeah. Like, I should be able to imagine your titties.
I can't even go to my mind on some freaky shit. The two is never.
Bro, it's low key worse.
I've had a couple.
It's low key worse. You let me hit once or twice.
Don't even count.
I think I would have rather not hit. You know what I'm saying?
That is the funniest.
I thought it was just me. Y'all might have to, right? I feel like a lot of people be like, oh, you just got sex with me one time. I was like, no. Even if it's bad the first time, we got to get it right.
Because my shit might not even be straight. The first off the jump.
Come on.
So I don't know. The first time you crack, I don't know we're going to crack. So I'm not prepared. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Second time, that's just like, whatever, boom, boom. That third and fourth is really.
That's when you really know.
That's
when it's like, the series don't get good.
Yeah.
The 7-game series don't get good. So we know what each other are doing, and now we making adjustments.
You make spaghetti. The first night is fine. Second night, okay. Then you hit it. Oh,
that third night. That spaghetti hit now. The whole season's been setting.
You outside. I got some spaghetti out the crib. Hell yeah, nigga.
Come on.
It's a wrap. That's coochie a little bit. That's fucking. Okay, I'm gonna color you harder. We gonna be in our certain bag,
bro.
Because after the third or fourth, you might come over just to fucking you coloring, maybe.
Yeah. We watching an episode of The Wire.
The first 2 times, I've been outside, my stomach might hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just powering through it. Fuck it, whatever. It is what it is. I'm
this time I got candles lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just took a shower.
Just fresh.
I timed the shower.
My hair. Oh, your hair. Well, your hair's still wet. Yeah, I just got out the shower.
Yeah, it's steamy. It looks It's out the bathrooms.
Literally the last thing before I came to I just got.
I need you balls fresh. For you, specifically.
This is all for you.
That's so funny. That is. I thought I was the one. The 1.5 cracks is not enough. That's almost to your point. I almost rather it was not done. Anyways, last couple questions before we get out of here.
What do you love to see?
What do I love to see?
It's the show Investigating Love. What do you love to see?
Oh, what do I love to see? I love to see my niggas winning for sure. That's a big love. I love to see. I love to see these rich elites lose. You know, I love that the Knicks lost when Trump was there. If that's the only game they lose, that's great. That nigga's negative energy.
That's gonna be that's gonna be a think piece.
Yeah, the only game they lost it was when that nigga Trump was there. Fuck that nigga. Shit, I love, bro. Damn, what do I love to see? I love to see people living their life and just enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Like just being. That's what I'm liking about New York. Everybody just true to themselves, bro.
People are living.
New York is like, bro, like, I feel like it's a city for me because, like, I'm not worried about no fucking body. I don't want nobody to worry about me. As an independent person, it's like New York make a lot of sense.
Yeah. No, yeah. Because you can be independent, but you also may have community.
But it's like, I can still get that energy, that social, still, like, random people that talk to me on the street, like, shit like that.
You can go to a bar, just like you can start with a little fake conversation at a bar.
And then I can walk the street and nobody gives a fuck about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's bothering me.
You might even see somebody that you know. I mean, I'm on a date a couple weeks ago, and I saw 3 people that I was in Hudson Yards, a random part of town. Or if you go some dolo shit, you might go into the city. I'm gonna go shopping, or I'm gonna go whatever, get a beer. I'm gonna watch the game somewhere. And you'll probably run into somebody. Oh, so boom, boom, boom. We're meeting a friend. Like it's a good place to be independent. Whereas LA, if I went out by myself, not even like we're going out, but it's like doing something by myself, I'm probably not gonna run into somebody unless I'm like in a real specific part of town. Like, I'm not going to the Grove there and meeting people, you know what I'm saying, or the beach necessarily, like seeing people that I know.
That used to kind of be a problem on dates when I'm in like Los Feliz or something, like I see like 6 people. They're like, damn, you see it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like there's certain parts of the city where you're gonna be seeing. In New York can be a little easier to cheat because there's so many pockets. If you can, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in Brooklyn, go up to Harlem, or you go up to fucking, East Village or something. Yeah. You're in Brooklyn, it's a good chance, If I'm dating you and we walk around Bed-Stuy and I'm not supposed to be with you, I'm sweating. I'm a nervous wreck. If I'm holding hands with you in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, I like you.
Yeah, okay.
And whoever sees me, you at the top. So somebody sees me with shoes, they got some little bad. I'm like, yeah, that's my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if you holding hands and I'm like, fuck no,
bro. It's always rough though when you start holding hands and then you start learning more.
Yeah.
Oh man, I be feeling like goddamn. Well, fuck, I don't even want to use this nigga as an example, but from Seinfeld, when that Jerry Seinfeld, he always finds something wrong with a shorty. Yeah. Even though fuck Jerry Seinfeld, what the show? I'm like, damn, am I Seinfeld?
Yeah, fuck Jerry Seinfeld. That's crazy. I think he said it up house.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I was like,
he been saying shit like
that. But it was kind of evil. Well,
yeah, he's like,
how can you say that? Look, I feel like even if you feel like a certain thing politically, to say a group of people don't exist feels really
nice. The whole thing was cringe. The dude asking him, like,
yeah, of course,
a Twitch streamer asking him, but like, it is a legitimate question. Nick, just say Knicks in 5, and be like, "Hey, go Knicks! Knicks in 5."
But to feel that emboldened and be like, "These people don't exist," feels kind of Nazi-ish.
Yeah,
I'd say,
I low key, I feel like everybody's just being evil because it don't matter anymore.
No, it doesn't.
They know that shit is getting like. The climate change.
If you got the money, you got it.
There ain't no fresh water.
You're not gonna lose it. They're like, look, y'all.
I got all my resources. I don't give a fuck about you. The mask is off.
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, I can't believe it's like, yeah, nigga, they see the writing on the wall. Yeah. They've been telling you that shit ain't, that everything's okie. They know shit is fucked, but they know they good.
And they getting their bread, and we're getting, the middle classes, If the
gap is growing
so if you
exponentially.
Jerry and Seinfeld up, it's like
I don't care about you niggas no more.
my bread is already syndication's gonna come. Even if it stop today, I'm my hands are so many different things that
I'm still getting that B movie check.
I'm not, yeah.
I don't even fuck about you niggas.
I'm never gonna go broke. I'm not like R. Kelly. Like nigga, I'm rich.
Y'all never catching me
I'm
on.
on this shit. I'm EP stuff. Yeah, no, it's a different level of evil. Last thing to the audience, tell them what do you love about the.
What I love about them? Hey man, I love y'all for supporting my homie Danny Sellers for sure, first and foremost. And I love people who are just trying to like be entertained, have a good time, listen to some lighthearted things. You're not listening to no true crime podcasts.
Nah.
Try some light in the light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Giggle.
Giggle.
You hoes need to giggle. When I say hoes, you need to boys and girls.
Yeah. We all. I'm a hoe, and if you really want to giggle, come on with your boy.
Yo. Yeah.
I will make you giggle.
Follow my dog. Yeah, let
I will make you giggle, darling.
Go watch. Oh, I'm going to ask you this question too. Your special of the deal.
Yeah.
What is the best deal in LA right now when it comes to dating?
When it comes to dating, Sherman Oaks Castle.
Okay.
Mini golf.
Okay.
It used to be $6. $12 date. You know, y'all go get a drink after or before.
Strong.
Like you got a date under $50. Like you get a couple of days. Like y'all play some games, play a round or two of mini golf. It's gonna cost, $20, $30. Now it's $12 a game. Still not. It's still
How long do games last? Like 30 minutes?
30 minutes. Also, it teaches you how, like, are they competitive? Can they handle the prep? Like, playing mini, like, something competitive. It also, it shows them that, like, yeah, I'm having fun. I'm not, like, but I'm not a crazy person. Niggas like, no, God! And, like, they want to, like, it's all fun. You know what I'm saying?
First
you
date,
can learn
second date?
First or second date. Usually a second date, though. I kind of like the second date. It's a cheap second date after that first date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, strategy.
Yeah.
I never heard of that. I'm not usually an activity person, date person. That's who like locked in.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to do it. I need to broaden my horizons.
Nah, I think it shows you a lot.
Because you repeat so many little date bar spots from there. I gotta separate myself.
Yeah.
Saying
It can't be like, let's go grab drinks. Let's go get a coffee.
I love a drink date.
I do like a drink date. It's the only time I'm really drinking now is on a drink date. Really? You know what I'm saying? So
You smoking a lot still?
still smoking. Yeah, okay, we smoking.
It's easier not to drink in LA. Here, brothers, it's been over 75 degrees. I've been drinking almost every day.
Yeah, I'm drinking this weekend.
It's ridiculous. People just out. You just have a beer on
Bro,
accident.
I was at the bar until 3 a.m. last night. Yeah. This shit is crazy. LA shit shut down at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, brother, thank you for doing this.
Hey, thanks for having me. Until next time.
Yeah.